So we'll start this machine learning project by using Colab. I'll go for new notebook.
Okay.
First, I'll give the background of this project.
Okay.
Let's name it. Yes. So this is our data set.
Okay.
So there are five columns in it: vehicle
Okay.
count, average speed, weather conditions, time of the day, and accident reported.
Wait. I'm not able to see your screen. I'm only seeing Google Colab. I think you have not shared the entire screen. You shared only the one tab.
Oh, okay, sir. One second. Yes, I've shared now.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start this project by using Google Colab.
Hmm.
I've named this file as traffic analysis.
Hmm.
Now I'll give a brief about this project.
Hmm.
So this is a very simple machine learning project. So this is our data set here.
Hmm.
It has five columns in it:
Hmm.
vehicle count, average speed, weather conditions, time of the day, and accident reported.
Hmm.
So to tell you about the data set, here vehicle count, average speed, weather condition, and time of the day, these are independent data. Means
Hmm.
these data do not depend upon anything.
Hmm.
And this accident reported, this data completely depends upon these four previous data.
Hmm.
So this is called as the dependent data.
Okay.
So this is about the data set. So it's just a very small data set, just for explaining the machine learning model.
Okay.
Actually, we don't use very small data set. We use a huge amount of data.
Hmm.
But for now, this is enough.
Okay.
Yes. So this is Google Colab, and now we are going to start with the project.
Hmm.
First, what we have to do is, what is this project is about. It will ask us to enter four
Hmm.
things. That is, at that area, what was the vehicle count,
Hmm.
what was the average speed of all the vehicles there, and
Hmm.
what was the weather condition of that area,
Hmm.
and what was the time of the day, was it morning, evening, afternoon, night, or it will consider all these four inputs
Hmm.
and predict the output.
Okay.
It does like this. Okay. To start with the machine learning model, first we need to import necessary libraries.
Hmm.
So I will go on importing libraries.
Hmm.
So this is NumPy. This handles numerical data.
Okay.
To handle the numerical data, so import pandas as PD means that this is used for loading the data sets into Colab.
Hmm.
So the algorithm that we are using for this model is random forest classifier.
Hmm.
So this is one of the machine learning model. This is used for the supervised learning machine learning algorithms. This is used to classify the data sets,
Okay.
the data in the data sets. Okay, this is another line of import that is train test split. Why
Hmm.
it is used, I'll tell you. So we are
Hmm.
going to split the data set into two parts.
Hmm.
That is training part and testing part. We
Okay.
will split the data set 80% into the training part and 20% into the testing part.
Hmm.
Like we'll feed the model only the training part,
Okay.
80% of the data.
Hmm.
Then testing part, it will itself learn.
Hmm.
The model will itself learn.
Hmm.
So it's like that.
Okay.
Yes. So why is label encoder used? Because machine learning, this algorithm only understands the numerical data like zeros, ones. It cannot understand words. See, as we see our data set, it has only like it has weather conditions, time of the day. These are not numbers.
Hmm.
These are words, clear, rainy. So machine learning algorithm doesn't understand these things. So label
Okay.
encoder, what it will do is it will convert these uh, morning, evening, like clear, rainy, all these into numbers. It will
Hmm.
assign numbers to it. So this is
Okay.
used for that. So these are the 5 importing statements. We'll run this. Yes, it has been run successfully. Now, next, what we do is we will load the data set directly from our PC itself.
Okay.
So for that, we use this line.
So I didn't understand this part.
Yes, sir. I'll explain it to you, sir. Uh, First, I will run this, then I'll explain it. So choose files. So I'll select the data set.
Hmm.
Yes, it has been uploaded to Google Colab. So we have to import files using this upload function. So we will store this into uploaded,
No,
and
we
then
have
we
to
will
we have to
create.
import files using that is not correct. No, we have to import files is a
Yes, sir. We
module.
have to
It's a
import
library.
files.
Files is
Yes,
a
sir. And then
module, right? And upload is a function in that module called files,
yes,
right?
and we will store
No, no,
that
wait,
in
wait.
uploaded.
Import files. The word files is a name of a Python module. Okay,
Okay, sir.
correct? No,
Yes, sir.
just the name happens to be
It is
files.
present in
Yeah, it is
Google
a
Doc
name of
Colab.
a module, and it has many
Yes.
functions inside that. Upload is one of the functions. Okay.
Yes, correct.
So files
Yes.
dot upload you're doing, and whatever is uploaded is in a variable called uploaded. Okay,
Uploaded.
and
Yes.
uploaded is a dictionary. It has a key value pair. Okay.
Yes, and as it is a CSV
No,
file,
so you are
we
taking
give
all
here.
the wait. You are taking all the keys of that uploaded data structure and you are making it into a list.
Yes, correct.
Correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, we'll make
And
it
then
into a
you are
list.
giving it to what? You are
DF.
taking the first element of that list because you put index 0. You're taking the first element
Yes,
of that
sir.
list
The first element.
and
Yes,
giving
correct.
it to pandas read CSV
Yes,
and you are giving it to a data frame.
yes, correct.
Okay.
Yes, sir. So this is how the files will get uploaded.
Hmm.
Now next, we have to encode the categorical columns. So these are the columns with categories. So we have to encode this
So
like weather
which
conditions
file
and
got
time update.
uploaded now? I'm curious to know which file got uploaded now.
Traffic analysis data set, the same
Can
this
you
data set itself.
in that see? Let's try to understand. Um, upload files dot uploaded.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
where have you mentioned the name traffic analysis dataset? I'm just trying to understand.
I have selected, sir.
Oh, you're
When
selected.
I do this, yes, it will. I will get the option called choose files.
Can
So
you
I
run
will
it again? I
select
want to see
again.
it again. Can you run it again? I want to
Yes,
see.
sir. Okay, fine, sir.
Okay,
I will
it's
get it like
prompting
this.
you to. It's
Choose the
prompting you to
file
choose the files. Okay.
directly from the PC.
Choose the
Yes, sir.
file now.
I will choose the file.
Yeah.
Traffic analysis data set.
Okay.
Yes, it is 100% done.
So this file is uploaded into the pandas data frame, is it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, now
I'm just
next.
thinking, what is that uploaded dot keys? So keys. Okay. Can I see data frame DF? Can you display DF?
Okay, sir.
Oh, okay. So DF is like a matrix kind of thing.
Yes. This is
Mm,
our data set.
yeah, but I'm just thinking uh, in that dot keys index 0. Why index 0? I'm just thinking why index 0?
The first line, sir. The first row.
No, but your everything is uploaded, no?
Yes, sir.
I'm just trying to understand after uploaded dot keys and you have put
Yes, sir.
index 0. So why index 0 there? I'm just trying to understand. Okay, you can tell me later.
Yes,
You can
sir.
tell me later. Okay. Next. So just for Kavya and Srinivas who just joined in, Natasha is showing the very simple machine learning project. There is a traffic junction in which vehicles are crossing. They are crossing at an average speed as indicated here. There are so many X number of vehicles per hour which is happening, and there are weather conditions which are rainy, clear, foggy, etc. There the time of the day is mentioned. Now we have statistics as to how many accidents have happened under these conditions. Okay, and that data is being fed. We are just usually we upload data of around 10,000 records, etc. But here we have only about 45 records. So we have uploaded the data just to learn how to do a machine learning project. Okay, yeah, proceed, Natasha.
Yes, sir. So the next step is now we have to encode the categorical columns. As I have told earlier, this weather categories and time categories are not numbers.
Yeah. So all alphanumeric data is to be encoded into numbers.
Yes. I will make this as a list. As we can see, these are the four: clear, rainy, foggy, and cloudy. These are the four things that appear in
Okay.
the weather
Yeah.
column.
This will be morning, evening.
Even for the time, I will make it as a list. Yes.
Okay.
In time categories, morning, afternoon, these are the four possibilities. So I will name this also.
Okay.
Next, we will use the label encoder function now.
Hmm. Okay. You have passed it to a
Yes.
label encoder.
Yes.
Hmm.
Now we'll fit the encoders. Weather categories contains the list of the possibilities.
What exactly does this mean?
Oh,
I didn't quite understand what this does. Fitment means what?
what's that?
I didn't understand what you're doing. Dot fit. What is the meaning of fit here?
What does fit is the method that is used to train the model on the given data set. It is like it is there in this machine learning. It is oftenly used to train the data set. It
Okay.
is a method,
Okay.
or you can also call fit is a function. It's already present. And now we are going to apply the encoders
Hmm.
to weather conditions and time of the day. Now we have to give the name of this uh, heading of the data sets. The same thing we have to feed now. Apply the encoders. Now
So you are
same thing
applying
we
one
will have
more
to do.
function called transform.
Yeah, transform function
Hmm.
to apply the encoders. Now same thing we need to do for time of the day also.
So the first function you passed was a fit function. Now the next function is a transform function.
Yes. So these two functions are used in encoding.
Okay.
Yes. Now we are going to run this.
Hmm.
So we have successfully run this. We are done with encoding the weather categories and the time categories.
Okay.
Now what we'll do is, now we'll split the data set into X and Y. That is, X are the features, those are independent, like vehicle count, average speed, weather conditions, and time of the day. These four are the independent data,
Hmm.
and Y contains accident reported.
Okay.
This is the dependent data.
Okay.
So we are going to split this now.
Okay. What are you doing now?
I'm going to split it into X and Y, independent and dependent.
Okay. Vehicle count is independent. Average speed is independent. Weather condition is independent. Time of the day is okay. So Y will be
Yes,
dependent
these
data.
four columns are independent. Yes, sir?
Y will be the dependent data.
Yes, Y will be the dependent data, correct.
Okay.
So we have only one dependent data here, that is accident reported.
Okay.
Now we have to add one map function here,
Hmm.
because as the results are in the form of no or S, so we are assigning 0 to no and 1 to yes.
Hmm.
Yes, now we have split the data into independent and
So
dependent.
this 40 rows will be, I don't understand. You are going to divide into
What's
X
that?
and Y, you are saying.
No, not rows, sir. Columns. These four columns. And this is
Columns.
separate column.
Columns. Okay. Yeah.
Columns.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So X will contain four columns and Y will contain one column. Okay.
Yes, sir. Correct, sir.
Okay.
Okay, now we are going to split the whole data set into training and testing set.
Hmm.
So this is the main part of our machine learning algorithm. X underscore train for this uh, x list, and now y underscore train and y underscore test for this y list.
Hmm.
Now we are using the same function which we had imported in the beginning, train test split. This we have already imported here, train
Okay.
test split.
Hmm.
So we are using that now.
Hmm.
X comma y comma test.
So point 2 indicates 20%.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
So test is zero point 0.2, that is 20%. If it was 70/30, then test size will be 0.3.
Yeah.
So it's like that. So now it is 20% here. So we use zero point 0.2 here.
Okay.
And what does random state say is random state is it will select the training and the testing
Hmm.
data randomly.
Hmm.
It will not go order wise.
Okay.
Now, what model we are using for machine learning is random forest classifier.
Hmm.
Now we are going to train the random forest classifier model.
Hmm.
Even this we have imported in the beginning.
So model 1 is equal to, that is the main model which is being created, right?
Yeah, so only model, sir,
Yeah.
that is
Random
being created.
forest
Yes, sir.
classifier is the module where you are passing
Yes, sir.
some function, estimators and random state. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
This is the algorithm actually we are using. Again, we are using the fit function here
Hmm.
to take x and to train x and y. After running this, we will train the random forest classifier model. So it will display something like this. So next, what are we going to do is we are going to ask for user input.
Wait,
So we want,
model is ready, is it?
yes, sir, model is ready now.
So when you click that button, it model got done.
Yes, sir.
So is there any way to describe the model, how accurate it is, and something like what are the features, what are the attributes of the model?
Yes, sir. We can print the accuracy,
Yeah, print accuracy.
but
Let us see. I know accuracy will not be good,
yes,
but just tell me how to print accuracy of the model.
okay, sir.
If you don't remember, we can skip it.
O- we'll skip it for now, sir.
What happened? I didn't.
And
I missed it. What happened?
we'll skip it for now, sir. It's a huge this. We need to write 10 to 12 lines of code.
For what? For the accuracy part, is it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, fine. We'll do it later. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So the model is ready now. Okay, now you are
Yes, sir.
giving a
Model is
input
very
and you're doing a prediction.
yes. Asking for input. Yes, sir.
Ah, I need to give four parameters: vehicle
Yes,
count,
sir. Four
average speed,
parameters.
weather condition, and time of the day. And I have home
Yes,
pixel
correct.
data output. Yeah.
Next
Okay. Two more
label.
parameters:
Yes, sir.
weather conditions.
Will mention it in the input itself that you have only four weather conditions possible here.
Okay.
As we have used the word weather conditions and time conditions earlier, so here we have slightly changed it into weather raw and time raw.
Okay. What happened? We lose Natasha. Kavya, are you able to hear me?
No, sir, screen is not visible.
Okay. Average speed 50. Okay.
What, sir?
Yeah, yeah. 50, 50. Okay. Weather condition rainy and night. Night.
Yes. Now
Okay.
it has taken all the four inputs.
Okay.
Now these inputs again we need to encode it. Only just two lines of code.
Okay.
Again we are using the transform function.
Hmm.
Same thing for time.
Hmm.
Yes, we have done this.
Okay.
Now this input is encoded and stored in weather encoded and time encoded.
Hmm.
Now we have to create an array.
I'm getting confused. What are you doing?
Yes, that.
Huh?
No, sir. I started from again. Okay. So we have stored the this weather raw, this input given by the user in weather encoded and time encoded.
Okay.
So now we have to do one array, and we have to store that in input data.
This part is a little confusing. Maybe because of the file when variable naming convention.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we have created the input datas array.
Okay.
So these four are the now current inputs.
Okay.
Weather encoded. Here we have to index it as 0.
Hmm.
That means firstly it will take the values of 0 index. Now next we have to predict by using the model the input data. We'll store that in variable called prediction.
Hmm.
Now model, it is where our whole algorithm, a random forest classifier, is used, and this is already stored in the variable called model. So
Hmm.
now we are using it again,
Hmm.
model, and next we are using the predict function that is already present. We are feeding it the input data.
Hmm.
So this input data is the array of all the user input that we have taken in the earlier steps.
Okay. Yeah. So in this machine learning model, you have reached a point where you are passing the input data to the predict function, and prediction
Yeah. We'll
will
store it.
yeah, will be stored in prediction. Okay.
Yes. Now it's time for result. The output will be in two forms, that is accident likely or no accident.
Hmm. Okay. Result.
Yes, here
Okay.
will display the result. So what it means is, if the prediction of zeroth index is 1,
Hmm.
then that means there is an accident, and
Okay.
it will display accident likely. If the
Okay.
value is 0,
Hmm.
then there is no accident and it will display no accident.
Okay.
So for these values, that is 90, 50, rainy and night, let's see if there is accident or no.
Okay.
Yes, the prediction result says that accident likely. That means our model is working perfectly fine. Because when it is rainy, night, and average speed of 50 kilometers and vehicle count is 90, it has to be accident likely.
Hmm.
So this is the end of our traffic analysis simple machine learning project.
Okay. So now the model is in a variable called model, right?
What's a
Model is in a variable called model, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Now
Model.
that model is, can I call it as a like a mathematical function or something?
Yes, sir.
So how do I treat it? Like how big is that model? Is it like in terms of size? Any idea?
No, sir.
Okay.
No idea.
Now suppose I have got another 2000 rows of new training data. How can I train your existing model without doing all over again? You have already given me a model, it's working, but I have got
Yes, sir.
another
Yes.
10,000 rows of new data. Can I
Yes, sir.
augment my training?
Uh,
I'll repeat the question. Suppose
yes, sir. I
I,
understood the question, sir,
yeah,
but I don't know about it more, sir.
okay. See, what I need to know is I want to be in a position to use the model, but improve the
Yes,
model
sir.
through additional training data. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
I may not need to do all the things that you had mentioned. I may have to do much less number of things, right? So which are the
Yes,
ones
sir.
which
As the
are
model is
which are
already
the
ready.
ones which I have to do it again and again? See, there are some things that have to be done first time, and then
Yes, sir.
there are some things that have to be done with repeated data available.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I don't need an answer right now, but maybe
Okay, sir.
we
Yes.
can meet after a week or 10 days, and then we can try to get a better understanding
And
of this.
yes, yes, sir. I'll answer.
Okay, can you, is it over? Can I share the screen?
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
Yeah, so I want to explain what I have in mind, at least for the benefit of others in this call. So I have a accident prediction model, which is having data of Udupi bus stand, you know, let's say, and I have 40 40 rows on which the model has been trained. Correct? Can you hear me,
Sir.
Natasha?
Yes, sir. I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Now as of today, this is the 8th of April. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now by 31st of December 2025, I will have additional 10,000 records. Okay. Okay. So
Okay, sir.
what steps should I perform on 31st December to get a more refined model? This is my question.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, one thing is to do all over again, but that is not, I think, the correct way. Okay. Correct way is to continue to use my
Okay,
existing
sir.
model and then fine tune it with additional data. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So like
Yes,
this,
sir.
this applies to every machine learning or whatever. I have a model, then I keep on augmenting it with more records. Okay. And then,
Yes.
so what is that which I need to do first time,
Yeah.
and what are the things that I need to do every time.
Again and again. Yes.
This is not clear from your presentation. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So
Okay.
step 1, step 2, etc. Step 3 is what you do first time. And every time when I have new data, every time when I have new data, I may need to do step 20, step 24, step 25. Okay. Try and find out how to do this. Okay. Okay, Natasha, can you hear me? Can you hear me, Natasha?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay,
I
so
got
that's it from
disconnected
my
for a
side. Let's
moment.
ask Kavya, Srinivas, Kishan if they have any doubts on whatever. I know some of you joined a little late. Um, Natasha, please share the screen again. Kavya, do you have any doubts on this basics of machine learning, how to create a model? Srinivas, Kishan, any questions?
Sir, I have one doubt.
Yeah.
So we are interacting with a open source LLM,
Hmm. No, no,
is
there is
it?
no LLM here. We
Okay.
have a algorithm called random forest. Okay,
Okay.
and in that random forest algorithm, it is able to create a model. Okay, given a data set, it is
Ah.
able to give a model. Okay, once the
Oh,
model is
understood,
created,
understood.
we are again asking the model, look here, based on whatever I have trained you, from now on you should tell me whether there is going to be an accident or not. Okay,
Ah. Okay, okay, understood, understood.
so there are four parameters that we are giving: vehicle count, average speed, weather, and time. Okay,
Ah.
so it is going to predict whether there is going to be an accident that day or not. Okay,
Oh, so the model is trained with a lot of data,
yeah,
and it has to guess whether car accident will occur based on the data set.
correct, 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 correct.
Yeah.
So this is like a sample machine learning project. This is called reinforcement learning, is it, Natasha?
No, sir. I then change the topic. This is supervised learning, machine learning project.
Okay, this is supervised learning. Okay, so nowhere did you
Yes.
mention that. That's why I was asking. Okay,
Yes, sir. This is supervised learning, sir.
okay, okay. So
This random forest algorithm comes under the supervised learning.
so can we have one more on other forms of reinforced learning also?
Yes, sir. I can try.
When do you think you will be ready for that?
Uh, After 2 weeks, sir.
Okay, that's fine.
Yes, sir.